All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakahakdash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and ruling well. Also, double honors to the men, the high priest men who taught them. Peace, blessings, salutations to the Akiyam who are putting on as the elect, who are striving for perfection and that crown of righteousness by being obedient to what is written inside these scriptures. Shalom. This is your brother Kasai, GMS Austin. I'm going to go into a lesson, just going into, like, don't panic now. All right? You have all the signs or the tokens of the end of this world manifesting right in front of us. All right? The famine, the World War III, civil unrest, political unrest, economic downfall is what we're quickly approaching, man. Everything the prophets of the Lord, starting with the apostles, all right, have been preaching for the last 40 plus years, man. Okay? Been telling you, compelling the house of Israel, warning the elect of the house of Israel to get ready, get right. All right? Because we are coming into times of great and mass die-offs. All right? Kill-offs. Okay? We're coming into Jacob's trouble, man. All right? A time of never before. All right? You have the ports going on strike from Texas all the way back up to Maine, cutting off the food supply and, necessities and everything. And you can expect things to get worse. You can expect things not just to get right. We're not in the time of things getting right. We're in the times of things getting worse and worse and worse until Yahweh Shai comes back. All right? Cracks the sky. All right, we're in the time of great deliverance of the elect of the house of Israel. The Lord is calling back his servants, all right, and preparing his servants on earth to get ready to fight, man, and fight spiritually, build them up in this faith and this truth and everything, man. All right, constantly giving them the necessities in which they need, although they're getting hit and slayed on a daily basis with all this bullshit that we have to face while we're here. The Lord is proving us and strengthening us up to that bright and sunny day, man. All right. So I'm going to start off here, get some precepts and prayerfully this to be edifying, uplifting to the body. This is Matthew 24:37. It says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage unto the day that Noah entered into the ark. Okay. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be, man. That's the point. All right. You're not, these individuals are going to be caught off guard because they did not take heed to what the men of the Lord were saying, which ultimately what the men of the Lord have been saying is the love. Yahweh Shai is ultimately love. All right. It's our Father Yahweh's love that he sent down unto us, who is Yahweh Shai. So we've been given the house of Israel warning by preaching this gospel, this word. All right, telling them about the visions of destruction, telling them about Esau, who is a self-proclaimed white man, how we are not to trust him. He is an enemy. All right. So we've been telling the house of Israel to get right, man. It's getting ready to be a flood, and it's going to be a flood of destruction, a flood of fire. Ultimately, on the face of this earth, this place is destined, which is Babylon the Great or America, to be nuked, to be that lake of fire, man. All right. But leading up into that, man, it's going to be a lot of destruction and wrath being poured out, man. All right. And it says, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So, man, these individuals that are blind, who have, stopped up their ears, the Lord has kept this information from them, man, they are completely unaware of what's getting ready to happen on earth. They have been drinking Babylon wine and philosophies and doctrines and are completely drunk out here in this society. But through the terrors of the Lord, man, we're going to continue to persuade men, all right, to get right. Go call upon the Lord. Seek ye the Lord now while he may be found. All right, make no tarry to turn to the Lord. Okay, we'll grab that right quick. This is the book of Sirach. Ecclesiasticus 5 and 7 says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. All right. So, man, these days are quickly approaching, man, the days of vengeance. All right. The Lord has set a point in time, a point in date that, man, he's getting ready to just increase or intensify this hell in which we're dwelling in, man. Okay. This is Jeremiah 51 and 6. And, you know, the title of the lesson is Don't Panic Now, because, man, there will be no cloak for your unrighteousness. The prophets of the Lord have come out there, Ezekiel 3, I believe 17, and gotten the blood off our hands, man. All right. Told you what was getting ready to happen on this earth. Told you about the coming doom and destruction and everything. All right. And you not taking heed, man. Matter of fact, you mocked the prophets. All right. So with that, man, the Lord is going to destroy you for mocking the prophets, man, at the end of the day, with no remedy. This is Jeremiah 51 and 6. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense, all right, a righteous reward, okay? And Scripture says, be not cut off in her iniquity, all right? Be not cut off in this wrath and this destruction that's coming to Babylon the Great. 7 says, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed, man. So these other nations are mad, all right? So they're going to shoot missiles upon this place, all right? Because this so-called democracy that she's been spreading all across this earth is ultimately the it was to destroy them, all right? Destroy many at the end of the day. All right, with these lies and these philosophies do us that will. Satanism that they've been pushing all throughout the earth, man. All right. So it says Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed, man. And there's no healing coming to Babylon. Okay. This place is set for destruction. And you see now what's happening in the Middle East with Benjamin Net, and you know who is or not a Jew is, you know, is doubling down on the killing, all right, the genocide, the murder, all right, that he's doing over there, and all in the name of New World ORDER order. All right, so he's pushing his agenda or the world's agenda, all right, to be in dominance, man. But it's not gonna prosper. At the end of the day, this place is set to be destroyed, man. This is Deuteronomy 30 and 5. It says, and the Lord Yahweh, our power, will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it. And he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers. And the Lord thy power will circumcise thine heart, and thy heart of thy seed, and the love of the Lord thy power with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live, man. So the Lord is going to put his ways in our inward parts. All right. 7 says, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Okay. So these heathen nations, starting with Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. All right. Esau has hated his brother Jacob since Jacob had gotten the blessing. And really, ultimately, since Cain, all right, and Abel. All right, Cain hated Abel because of his righteousness. He had a better sacrifice. Or his sacrifice was, Abel's sacrifice was accepted and Cain's sacrifice was rejected. Okay? So, man, it's been an ongoing feud, you know, since Genesis all the way up until now. And we're just coming to the end of it. Because now the Lord is putting these curses that was on us, on these enemies, man, these people that hate us. And man, these curses I put upon you to destroy you at the end of the day, man. All right. This is 2 Esdras 15 and 10. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Babylon the Great, America, is spiritual Sodom and Egypt, as it talks about in Revelations 11 and 8. And all day long, man, we're led to the slaughter, whether it's the philosophies, doctrines, or whether it's murder, whether it's killing, it's the food, it's the pollution in the air and the water. Everything here is meant to destroy you. All right. So that's why it says flee out of the midst of it. But it starts with fleeing out of the midst with your mind. All right. You have to have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and operate inside of it. So it's not just going to a place on an island somewhere, and thinking that you're not going to be affected. Nah, man, it's a mindset. The spirit has to be dealing with you, man. At the end of the day, Lord has had to chosen you since the beginning. This is 2 Ezra 15:11. It says, "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof," man. So the Lord has death and destruction for Babylon the Great, which is spiritual Sodom and Egypt. All right. And he's bringing us out with a mighty hand, who is Yahweh Shah, who's coming to rescue us, deliver us, out of the hands of our captives, who is Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. All right. The Lord has judgment for these people, man. We're not to be walking hand in hand with them, or we're going to receive of the same plagues, man. The 2 Ezra 15 and 12, it says, "Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with the plagues and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it." All right. This place is set for destruction, man. All right. That's just all that's getting ready to happen here. So there's no need to panic, no need for urgency, then, because you didn't do nothing now when you had the opportunity. You have the opportunity, this is speaking to anybody that's on the fence. All right. This is the individuals thinking that there's something in this world. There's nothing in this world. All right. But more death. Okay. More wickedness. This is Ezekiel 35:1 in closing. It says, "Moreover, the word of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, which is the dwelling place of Esau, Edom, all right, and prophesy against it." And go into Babylon, America. It says, "And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua," man. Because ultimately the Lord has only lifted you up so that his power can be known when he tears you down. Yeah, all right. I believe that's Romans 9 and 16. All right. For that same cause, he has lifted up Pharaoh. Let's grab that right quick. Let's see. Bear with me, Salakia. Romans 9. Romans 9 and 17 says, "For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, Even for the same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth." All right. So the Lord has lifted up this Edomite so that he can show his power when he returns and destroys him throughout all the earth. All right. Ezekiel 35:4, it says, "I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time when their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, our power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee," man. So, man, it's nothing gets better on this side. Things are just going to continue to get worse. The elect of the house of Israel are being proven right now to keep the faith, because the scripture say he who endures to the end will be saved, man. No matter what you're going through, man, endure. All right. Let's grab that and we're going to get up out of here. Matter of fact, here it is. 2 Timothy 2 and 3. It says, 2 Timothy 2 and 3, it says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach. And if you was going to that word hardness, it means to endure. All right, it means to suffer. That says, no man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully, man. So being obedient, you fighting for the crown, you doing what you have to do righteously. All right, you doing what's right, what's required. All right, with a whole heart, sincere heart. At the end of the day, all right. And this is the mindset of the followers of Yahushua, man. Just to endure this hardness as a good soldier, man. All right, and be separate and apart from this world. Understanding that, man, this place is getting ready to be destroyed, man, and we are hastening into the day of destruction, because we have to get the fuck up out of here. So with that, perfectly, this is uplifting, comforting to the body. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakahakudash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops at Great Millstone for teaching us this truth and ruling well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the Akim who are putting on as the elect. Shalom.